Hello farmers, welcome back to Selendra, middle of the night, and I'm trying to find a back way into the selling area. I need to sell this trailer so we can get a newer one, and I think I went past the entryway. Is there another way in here? I don't know. Is this it? Is this the entryway to the sell point? Ah, it is. Alright, so yeah, we're at 11 o'clock in the month of April, at night that is. The price has kind of peaked for fabric, and I want to go ahead and, well, I want to go ahead and sell that. But before we do that, I want to get ourselves our new trailer. In order for me to do so, I need to, well, I need to find the trigger for here, and no, we're not in. Let's see if I can help myself out. I could not get the trailer in from this way. It was too snug of an area. No, right here. This trailer right here, condition's pretty good. I'm gonna get $12,000 for that. That is pretty darn good. I'm not gonna bother repairing it for $6 and all that. We're just go ahead and sell that. Alright, so that gives us enough money. Let's go into the store. I was looking at the sale page just to see, like, is it for sale? That's not. Some really good tractors there, but they're all over 200 horsepower. We gotta go down to bale loaders, and we gotta go over to this one right here. The same one I'm using on Hinterland, of course. Two designs. We got one with no rails on it or baling rails for the front and back. We're going without. It's mainly for the pallets, right? Because we already got a baling trailer. So let's go ahead and buy this one right here. And yeah, so it's time to sell the fabric. The Fiat, boy, it's been acting up just for 10 minutes. I've been on the map already. It's already locked up on me twice, so yeah, I think maybe changing up the Fiat here when the money situation is going to be good. I mean, it's going to be looking pretty good here in just a moment, but we got plenty of ways to go ahead and spend all this cash we're going to be bringing on in. But first things first, we got to get that fabric and sell it. Don't usually do a lot of night work on any of the maps. And you don't realize how dark it can get until you start working on it in the middle of the night again. Even with the lights on the Fiat, it's kind of difficult to see where we're going. Okay, so we need to sneak in here. All right. And if I just hit Shift and R, we should load up our pallets. I don't know how many pallets we're going to get on here. I'm hoping the Fiat can haul this many. Ooh, this is going to be a lot. That's a lot of fabric. 42,000 liters. We are full. Yeah, it's strapped in. And we got to go uphill with this. So, it's not going to be the same sell point we've been using, I think, the last two seasons with the fabric. This is going up to the Zeta, or Zito selling station. So I need to get around that tree here. I've already made a little bit of a mistake. I was cruising through here and I went to the menu, and of course when you do that, your tractor keeps on going, and my tractor kind of roamed out into our two new fields. Did destroy much crop, but it could have been a lot worse. Alright, 42,000 liters of fabric. I don't know how much weight that is. Now we got to find the sell point that I haven't got up to much at all, and now I got to do it in the middle of the night. I think it's through here. Yes, this is where we need to go. And if you look at the back axle on the trailer, it's way back, so it shouldn't have any problems with this tipping backwards. So we're getting over $3,900 per 1,000 liters. So look at that money go on up. Isn't that nice? $164,494, but we got more to sell. Yeah, the current price is $39.16. It was up to $39.18, and then it started going down. I wanted to take a chance to see what this is going to be in the morning, but since this is higher than, if we go to this page here, than the Actually, it showed me last year the best price was $37.98. Kind of interesting. And it was in April. So, yeah, we're kind of a lot higher than we were last year, so that's good. I mean, it could come up to be that tomorrow morning that the price is better at the other sell station, but, you know, don't look a gifted horse in the mouth. Horse? Yeah, never mind. But yeah, with all this money, of course, horse trading facility will be going down first thing in the morning. We'll have to buy ourselves a, well, no, we don't actually have to buy our trailer right away for the trained horses, because we don't have any yet. But maybe I should buy it and just have it ready, because I don't want to, you know, come to the point of saying, hey, we got trained horses and we don't have the trailer to transport them. I mean, it's only, I think it's like 18,000, something like that. So yeah, this is a whole lot better, of course, than using the telehandler. Not that I don't mind, but and we can do the same thing with the planks, which also, by the way, the sawmill will probably be upgrading that also. That's going to cost like 66 grand, and then with any leftover money, we're going to go ahead and try to get the loan below $1 million. Fingers crossed. That was the original plan. Yeah, maybe I should start putting some lights in some certain areas. I'm trying to get the trailer close enough to grab these. Alright, so it's not going to be as good as the first load, but still pretty decent. Now, there's a tree here I got to go around, but I can't see it. It's somewhere. I think I am going around it. Yeah, we're all set. We're all set. And then find the road that goes to the left. Just stroll on up here. I'm glad they're open. I started to think about when it was time to sell the fabric. I was thinking, oh, I wonder if it's going to be like East Violin to where the stores close at a certain hour. But not here. They're open 24/7. I would like to get up to 300,000 in the bank account with this, but I think it's going to be stretching it a little bit too far. I think we're going to fall this short. Are we? Can we? Oh, we did hit 3,000. Just barely. Never thought we'd see $300,000 in the bank account, but there it is. Alright, now we can go and rest peacefully for the rest of the night with $300,000 in the bank account. It would be nice to do all the financial stuff now, that way before midnight comes, I can save some cash on the loan interest, but I'm not going to try to put down the horse training facility in the middle of the night. That's for darn sure. Now, the only thing about this trailer is it's articulated, which means it's got a couple pivot points on the, you know, it's on the tractor, and then the wheels, the front axle will pivot. So in order for me to back this in anywhere, that's not going to happen. So now I got to figure out how and where I want to park this. Because me backing this up in a straight line is not going to happen. I think for now, yeah, we'll just store it in here with our other trailer. We're not going to have that many silage bales this year anyways. Okay, let's go ahead and put that down. And let's go call it a night. April was a busy, busy month. And I'm looking forward to May. We're going to be transporting some horses around. We'll have more horses. 6 horses should be ready to have offspring. But we only got room for 4. But once we transport them around, the other 2 will be born, and yeah, we'll be all set. I'll just double check on the store just because. Looking for tractors. So right now, the only, I mean, if the Valtra, I think the Valtra is a medium tractor. Is that the case, Valtra? Yes. How you doing? 190 horsepower. That's good. Can we get BKT tires on there? We can. Those always look so much better. I don't know why. Front loader, no, we don't need a front loader, do we? No, because we got the telehandler. And the main color, I do like the blue color. That's what we're looking at there. Is this a CVT or is this it's a manual with a power shift? Okay. It's a little bit more horsepower, which is good, but the price is 110,000. I think the Fiat is not that much. Fiat is a small tractor, right? Yeah, we didn't pay that much for it. It's worth about 15,000. Of course, if I repaired it, it'd be worth a little bit more. But yeah, way not quite the 110,000 that the Valtra is. All right, so we did drop down below 300. That's kind of unfortunate. It was nice to see that money while it was there. We should have a full stable of horses now, 16. Yes, some of the health is down, but that's fine. They're newborns. So, yeah, some of you will be transported today. They're not even waking up yet. Rise and shine. Rise and shine, ladies. I mean, they all pretty much got to be ladies. They're all having offspring. Oh, I didn't check on the sheep. Are the sheep okay? The horses do need some food because now we got 4 more horses. The chickens are good. The sheep are... I must have taken care of the sheep. They look good. Do we got any sheep that are worth 1,000? I thought we would have. And apparently not. So 975 is what they're worth. Interesting. Okay, we'll just have to wait another month. But we got other things we could be doing today, which is like putting down a horse training facility. Finally. Finally. Ever since episode 1, we talked about it. Been working our way towards it. We are now ready for it. So let's come over to here. I did go back onto a test map just to see which way I want to pivot this horse training facility. See where the ins and outs were, where everything was. So, yeah, I think we're all set. Yeah, we're going to be damaging some of our oat field today, but that is fine. We're not going to be damaging it a whole lot. All right, let me just stay back here. Construction mode. Productions, and now we just gotta scroll on down until we find horse training facility. Okay, this I was like, where are we? We're here. We are here. So 100,000. Ooh, that's pretty darn flat right there. Perfect. Perfecto. So I just saw on the test map where the triggers are. So there's a trigger here. I think this is for dropping off the animals, picking up the animals, and feeding the animals. The other trigger for the building itself is right in here, so we can see what we need. The horses, I think these are for the different breeds of horses. So we can put in 16,000 liters, which I don't know what a horse equals, but it says one horse is equal to 200. Ooh, that doesn't sound like a whole lot. And of course, straw, oats, and hay is what they require. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and we will shut this door here. Open up this door here. The gates open over here. So I don't know if this is where... No, I don't think we bring the horses here, because... Well, we'll find out. We shall find out. Let's teleport back to the Fiat. Alright, we need the animal trailer, of course. So we're going to be transporting 4 horses to start with. They should be worth $5,000 a piece. So we're putting $20,000 worth of horses into the horse training facility. Then it's just a matter of what do we actually get out of the horses when they're trained? Is this worth it? And I don't know. We should be backing up to here. This should be the trigger, I do believe. It is if you hit the right button. All right, so we're looking for a horse for 5,000. Oh, the one thing I can't see in here. Oh, reproduction 0. So it does say. So they had their offspring. So we will load up Atara. Move to trailer. All right, there's one. Let's see, another $5,000 horse. Yeah, 5,000. Reproduction is at 0. So yes. Houston, you can be moved to the trailer. Jester reproduction is at 0. 5,000. You get moved to the trailer. Tornado reproduction is at 0. Really, I'm going to get all of the 4 horses that did reproduction? Viking, reproduction's at 0. Your reproduction's at 0. Why are they all at 0? Can they not... So if there's no room in the pen and a horse hits a reproduction of 100%, does the horse not exist after that? The offspring? That is interesting. Unless that stat is showing me the wrong... Actually, let me go into here. Let me see what we got here. Reproduction's at 0. Oh, well. Looks like I didn't get the 2 extra horses, but here's the 1, 2, 3, 4 offspring that we did get. And, of course, these are the offspring we had a while ago. They're still in puberty stage. So they're going to be a while before they can have some horses. So we'll keep the other ones in there for a while. Not that big of a deal. We'll grab these 4 here. And let's bring them over to the training facility, shall we? And get this started. Let's spin around here. So far the good news is I still got like 200 grand. Oh, and on our way, since we're going right past the sawmill... Actually, don't actually have to go to the sawmill, but the sawmill, since it's on my mind, let's go ahead and... Whoop, no, let me stop the tractor. Don't want to be rolling through my oat field. Let's go to production buildings. Hide inactive. Where is the sawmill? So, yeah, upgrade. It should be 66,000. Yes. Let's go ahead and upgrade the sawmill 1 level. That should be good for 5 months. That's probably going to go through 10,000 liters per month. So that is good. Let me go into the sales page. And let's go ahead and animal transportation. We need to scroll on down horse training facility mod. And this takes the trained horses. Unlike this trailer here, which just takes these standard in-game horses. This one takes the trained horses. So, can we change the color of that? We can. Wheel setup. Yeah, those rims look a little bit better, I think. A little bit more shiny. As for the color, I don't think we have anything yellow on the farm, do we? $500 more? Well, now I can kind of afford that. Let's go ahead. We're going to buy that. I probably could wait a little longer and maybe see if it comes up for sale, but I want to make sure I buy that. I don't want to keep it on hold. I'm like, oh, I need to buy the trailer and just not have the cash for it. Can I actually get down? I mean, would it be better if I just cut across or try to circle around? I think if I circle around, I'm just going to get tangled up in trees and whatnot. So let's just go ahead and bite the bullet, do a little crop destruction. But we'll try to keep going over the same path here and there. It's a little bumpy there, so we may have to level that out. I think ease of access into here is going to be in this door. It seemed like to be a straighter shot. Oh, I did leave the door open. Yeah, we should be all set then, I think. Oh, we just barely fit in there. Woo. Okay, let me try to get myself a little bit further away from the wall there. Should bring up the helper HUD. Yep, open animal menus. This is where we got to go. All right, and unload animal. Unload ultra. Wait, did we not? Do you want to unload this animal ultra? Yes. There's no space to unload animal. Pardon me? Why is there no space? Houston, we have a problem. Why is there no space? Unload animal. There's no space to unload animal. Well, all right then. Just fiddling around. I did turn on the interactive zone markers again, and even though it was going to be the open animal dialogue everywhere around here, yeah, you got to be right at the gate, apparently. Let's try this now. Hopefully it works. Move to production. I noticed that this... move to production. There we go. I noticed this wasn't coming up the building storage, so I was like, can it not... Why can't we go in there? Move into there. Okay. Jesser, move on in. And Tornado can move on in as well. So, yeah, it looks like each horse, if they're worth 5,000, they're 1,500 liters. Okay, so if they're 1,500 liters as I bring them in, where are the trained horses? So per 1,000 liters, before they're trained, I guess they're worth 2,400 per 1,000. I don't know. We'll actually have to see how they come out when they're trained, I guess, is what we need to do. All right, but let's go ahead and now we can close the gate here. Yeah, so I had the trailer too far back, too far forward where this pile was, and it wouldn't show the training facility. Actually, we don't even see the horses at all currently. Interesting. But we got horses in there. So $20,000 worth of horses. Now let's try to narrow our crop destruction. We'll have to flatten this out a little bit. Not losing that many oats, I don't think. Maybe 1,000 liters. I don't think it's even 1,000. Alright, so we need oats, we need straw, we need hay, and then we can start the production. So the trailer needs to go away first. Then we get our grain trailer. I'll just grab all the oats because that's the only place the oats are going. See if I can, see if I can get this trailer in here. I have many times before, right? So it's just a matter of sneaking on in. So it's kind of a little disappointing that the other two horses that were having offspring, see, how do I say this? Didn't hold it in. Yeah, so I guess if there's no space, they just had out their offspring to nowhere. So kind of lost two horses there. Yeah, with this horse training facility, like I said for a while, we're not going to get our money back on this production building, I don't think, for the amount of money that we're putting into these horses. But it's just a fun thing to give a try on. I guess if you're going to be there for a while on a farm, it'd be kind of fun. But we won't know until we sell these first 4 horses, until they're all processed into trained horses, right? We may be surprised. It just takes so long for a horse to, you know, from a colt up to a full-grown horse before they start reproducing, till they actually reproduce, that we have to keep. I mean, I could just buy a horse and then put in the training facility, I suppose, but then I don't know, it might be actually cheaper doing that way, because you have to harvest all these crops and keep feeding horses for a year and a half. Alright, so oats first. Ooh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to tip this in here. Ooh, I can tip it from out here? That's a good thing, because I don't think I got a grain door in the back, do I? Tip side back. Grain door. I do. We're just going to go ahead and tip it. Okay, no, let's not do that. Alright, so I think grain door. Oh, am I stuck? Kind of stuck here when it tipped. Alright, let's go grain door. Alright, it still tips backwards, but not as high as it was before. And it takes a while. The only thing I'm concerned about, that I didn't grab all the oats. I think we got like 8,000 liters more. Alright, now we just need hay and straw over here. We can start the production. After I just move the trailer a little bit. And that'll be the job for the telehandler. And our 1 bale of hay, 1 bale of straw. Now the only thing I didn't test, of course, was does this take full bales or do I need to shred these on up? Yep. Just when you think you tried everything, as you start progressing along in the real thing, you start realizing, oh, I didn't really see if I needed a shredder for this. Good thing is, if I need a shredder, well, we got the money to buy one, and they're not that expensive. And I don't really have that many bales of straw, but, you know, we're not that far away from harvest season for oats, and we'll get plenty of bales then. Do I just put these down and they'll take them or not? I may need to bring in loose. Although the trigger for the oats was like out here. On to the store we go, but just passing the fabric spinnery building, I just wanted to see what the fabric is going for today. Was selling it last night a good choice? And yeah, we were selling at $39.17, and the best price this morning is at $38.50, and the price is going down. I have leased a shredder, or basically like a TMR mixer. So we'll just put hay in there and then shred it up and then put it into the horse training facility, fingers crossed. If it works, then I'll look for one on the Mod Hub, maybe between episodes, and try to get one cheaper. I leased this one for $1,200. I think it retails for $29,000. I mean, we can't afford it right now, but I'm trying to, you know, if I just needed to bale, you know, shred bales, then yeah, then we can probably come up with a cheaper solution. I was looking in the store page, and I think it was FS19 I was getting confused on, to where there were bale shredders that go on the front loaders or telehandlers, and I couldn't find them. I know I used it on Wither Farms in FS19. I haven't looked for them at all in 22, and I could not find them if they are there. Maybe, I'm pretty sure there are modded ones out there, but as for base game ones, could not find one. So since I got this leased, I'll try to shove all the hay and straw in here that we can. I probably did test this out, but like I'm saying, this is going back like almost 9 months ago now. I tried this training facility out, and I probably thought to myself, yep, we'll have to, you know, shred the bales, not a big deal. And I just completely kind of forgot about it, but that's no big deal. So that, as that shreds up the bale here, let's see what happens when I come back into here now. Well, that turns up really, really quick. And I'm noticing we don't see the horses either. So maybe only the trained horses is what we see. Well, now it's giving me the indication for straw. And it's taking it, so we got to shred it. So I'll see if I can find a cheaper solution. Like I said, this goes for $29,000. Yeah, $29,500. Yeah, I went into telehandler tools. I went into I know I used it on the skid steer on Wither Farms. But oh well. Right now I'm just trying to get this training facility up and running. All right, let's grab a hay bale. So I was in the right area for the trigger, just that it won't take bales. And there we go for the hay. Wait for the hay to get in there, and that way we can kind of start up this process. All right, finally. Okay, but what kind of horses? So over here it just says horse, but over here I don't know if I got the exact horse. Let's see, that's the one. This is the second horse down, so... Activate. And then 3, 4. Now if I just turn on, oh, we got the one down here, activate this one. Now if I turn on this one, it's going to say materials missing. All right, so I think that's the way to do it. So over here they got the name of the horse, type of horse that we got trained, but over here it just says horse. So that's not extremely helpful. So I'm just counting down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, matching up with the numbers over here. So now let me just try all of them to make sure I'm doing that right. All the rest of them should be red when I activate them. Yep, they are. All right, let's deactivate those. So I only got 2 liters of trained horses. It's already taken 1, 2, 3, 4. Starting to question if this is even worth it. But we'll have to see. It's like I said, we put $20,000 worth of horses in here. And when is the best time to sell the trained horses? In January. So we got a ways to go. But we can kind of do the math, of course, just by coming in here and doing this. So currently, we got $7 or $9 worth of trained horses. So we got to see if we can get this above 20,000. That's what we're looking for. All right, so after all that, let me turn this off here, because I'll have to bring over more straw and more hay to the training facility, and I'll shred that on up. The next thing I want to do, of course, is to come into here, and yes, I want to repay off more of this loan so we get it below 100,000, and we're going to leave it at 990,000, getting us down to 20,000 in the bank account. I could go ahead and sell the other fabric that we got. That would give us a nice little income as well. The horses. The sheep. I did check on the sheep, right? We don't have any sheep that are worth 1,000. No, we got a couple. We got 13 probably next month, 975. So we'll get 13,000 there. So I think we're good with the amount of money that we have. And yeah, we're all set. But now the sawmill is on double production, so that's going to look pretty good. What are we going to get roughly for the planks in July? Where are we here? Right now, 82,000. It's May. So we got 2 more months at double the production that we had. So this should get up to 100,000. And I do believe we're going to take all that and put that towards the loan. I think let's just go ahead and pay off some more of the loan and get that loan interest on down. But the training facility has started, but now seeing everything back and going, I'm starting to wonder, are we going to get our money back on it? I'm starting to think possibly not. Possibly not, but we'll have to wait and see. Kind of interesting that if it doesn't. Well, interesting. I wouldn't say interesting. I would say disappointing. I guess is the word I'd probably use. How much more can I stick into here, by the way? Of straw, I can put at least another bale in. And hay, I can put more than a couple more in. So, let me go ahead back to the bale shed. I do need to bring a bale on over to the horse stable itself, because they're awfully low on some hay. And we didn't destroy, as long as I keep going on this path here, we're doing farm, not destroying too much crop. I don't know, but just looking at the numbers quickly for the horse training facility and seeing what we're getting on the ratio, it's not looking that great. We'll just have to let it run and see what it does. And who knows, we might be selling it sooner rather than later. Because if I put $20,000 worth of horses in there, and I get like $12,000 in return, yeah, I'd just rather go ahead and sell the building. Okay, so I need to be like right about here-ish, somewhere. And let's go ahead and we'll pop... Oh, no, we're going to do the hay first. Let's pop out 2 of them. This one needs to go over to the horse stable. And get our new horses nice and healthy. And this could be why no one's probably maybe doing the horse training facility, because they found out a long time ago it may not be worth it. Although we could be surprised. Could be surprised. And I'm guessing you guys are going to take the whole bale. But I guess if the horse training facility doesn't pan out, and we get rid of the whole thing, I can take that, the oat fields that we're doing and not do any more oats. We can just plant another type of crop into it and make some money that way. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But a whole episode on the horse training facility, and now I thought I was going to be really, really happy about it, but now I'm kind of questioning it. But if we can look at what else we did this episode, well, we took off pretty close to $90,000 off our loan, getting it below $1 million. We upgraded our sawmill to a level 2, so that's going to be doing double the production. And, well, we do have the horse training facility down, but we'll just have to wait and see how that works on out for us. But in the meantime, I am going to go ahead and put a couple more bales in for them. Shred them on up. Where's the straw bale? There it is. And make sure they have enough to get those 4 horses done. And there are test horses. We'll see how it comes on out, and hopefully we'll find out in like a month or so. And then we'll figure out what to do from there. If it's working, then of course we'll keep on going. But if it doesn't, then we'll have to make up a executive decision on trying something else out. But anywho, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in Selendra. But until then, have a good one.